Some of you might be thinking of adding a puppy to your family this coming year. If you want your new companion to grow up to be a well-behaved dog, you should be planning to take him or her to a puppy class. Learning the basics at a young age is critically important for many reasons. And to tell us about the importance of puppy classes is Carole Saunders, dog trainer and co-owner of Teamwork Canine Center. Welcome to your TV, Carole.
Thank you.
Some time ago, I had Aramis here. We did a segment on dogs and canine dogs, and he's at the age now that he should be going to puppy school. So what do you recommend as far as a new puppy going to school?
I would recommend finding a good puppy school, a puppy school that works predominantly with positive reinforcement or force-free training methods, has a lot of play, and getting those puppies out into those classes as soon as you can. Around the second set of shots is good. We have a small window for good puppy intake. That usually stops around 16 weeks to 18 weeks of age, so getting them into class before that.
So tell me about a typical class. What are the things that you teach puppies?
We really like to focus on relationship-centered training, so training that really works on building that bond with you and your puppy. It really helps with focus. Getting those puppies really communicating well with their pet parents and them communicating well with their puppies. So we really work a lot with just basics, foundation stuff of, sit and recall, and we work with obstacles and all types of things in class, but it's working on that communication between the handler and puppy.
Now tell me about loose leash walking.
It's the bane of everybody's existence, and puppies as well, because they don't come born on a leash, so they want to just do what puppies want to do. So it's difficult, and it's something you have to practice for a long time. You really have to spend a lot of time guiding those puppies into nice placement beside you, and that focus and that relationship centered training really helps the puppy focus more on you rather than pulling.
So that's really important.
Yeah.
What about socialization? How do you handle that?
Socialization is one of those things that is a little bit weird, because we want to get these puppies out, but we don't want to just throw them into a class with a bunch of other dogs. That's not really, or going to a dog park. That's not really socialization. Socialization is much more about being comfortable around other things, noises, people, places. So it's more about exposure, being able to rely on their person when they're a little bit nervous or they're getting a little bit upset about things. And can we get them to relax and be okay in that situation? And if they're not at this age, we just remove them from it, and then we come back to it again.
Okay, now some people aren't aware of this, but puppies do go through a fear period.
Yes.
What is all that about?
So they typically go through 2 developmental fear periods, and it can happen at a variety of different times. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly when each individual will go through it, but you may notice that the puppy is a little bit more nervous or uncertain about things, and it's fine, it's normal. You just want to relax about it and just help work the puppy through it, and maybe not take them to really high stimulation, stressful places.
Okay. Why don't you demonstrate some of the things that you teach during a typical puppy class?
Sure.
And we have Mike here with another canine dog puppy. It's actually Aramis's brother, Nicky. Okay, all right, so what shall we start with?
So one of the first things I like to start with is just getting that relationship with the dog. I don't know these puppies at all. Just letting them know that I have really good things. It's a little bit uncertain about being in here, but that's okay. He's not been here, right?
No.
Before? Cool, good baby. So he just did a behavior that typically we really like, and that's a sit, so we reward it.
Okay.
We like to mark it and reward it.
Shall we try
and
with
his brother?
Aramis?
Sure, we can try with Aramis and see. Oh, Aramis might see that there's a treat that fell on the floor. He did see that. Smart puppy. Hi, baby. Yes. Nice.
Now, one thing that's important too is for teaching your dog not to grab your hand,
Yes.
right? When you give them a treat?
Yeah. So as he was grabbing my hand, I just kind of pull my hand away a little bit until he
settles.
just kind of settles back, and then we offer the food. So we're actually teaching a couple different, yes, we're teaching a default behavior with a sit, as well as we're kind of guiding that mouthing. The other thing we might not like is the paws up. So making sure that we don't reward that behavior, and we kind of try to give them a little more leash, let them kind of move around. So right now I'm just, there we go. I was just kind of holding on to the food until that paw went down to the floor. Yes, good job, baby.
Now, what about a down? Do you think he would do a down?
Maybe, we can certainly try it. So
would
for
you teach
down,
that?
I really like to get down on the floor with them. And one of the best ways of teaching down is luring at first, so getting that food right on the nose. We kind of come in to this, yes. And then I pay the food right on the floor, which he lost. And by paying that food right on the floor,
he knows that down is down there.
Yeah, it should not be associated with my hand in the end. We want it associated with that body position.
Now, Carole, you also do behavioral, deal with behavioral issues?
Yeah, we do behavioral consultations for people who are just struggling with their dogs are doing something that they just don't care for or just doesn't work into their household. There we go.
Okay. You're moving to a new location?
We've moved to a new location.
So you'll be starting classes there in March?
We're hoping to start in March. And we do have a great program called the Puppy Start Right program.
Okay.
Which
All
is
right.
just based for puppies.
We might need to enroll these two students in your in
we're
your
already
class.
started.
Hey, we've already started. Well, I want to thank my special assistant, Mike, the Canine Dog Puppies, and of course, Carole Saunders of Teamwork Canine Center.